Okay, Jess, we're rolling.
All right, awesome. Well, thanks a lot for joining us.
All right.
So, Simon, this is your first season on this show, even though you have had a major.
Everybody knows I love Howard and is always looked up to him. But this experience, when you had, because this is the thing, I think there was this idea that the boss is coming on the show, and he's the creator and it's his brand, so everybody was kind of on pins and needles. And when he got there, he was like the nicest dude in the world and having so much fun, and it was like, oh, so I think everybody was able to be even more relaxed than they've ever been, especially when the boss is having fun. It's like when you have the cool boss, like the boss who comes in and wears like the Hawaiian shirts to work, like you're like, oh, I love working here. It's like he's that guy to where it's like, yo, he's super cool and the best boss you could ever have.
For me, it was the other way around. I kind of thought these guys were the boss because they've been doing it for years. So I'm kind of like the new boy in town, and you sort of want to be liked, and you want people to enjoy themselves.
But I'm always there. We made it come out today, especially when we look to you to fix this problem. Yeah.
But we have to look, obviously on this show you get some of the worst acts, possibly on TV, and then you get those moments when they're absolutely brilliant. Look, the reason I'm coming on the show is I love the show, and I was trying to attract more music acts because I didn't think we had enough music acts, which was frustrating me. And look, touch wood, we'll see how it goes out. I think we found 3, 4, maybe 5 people who I think are really special, really talented. I said earlier on, no such thing as a perfect first audition. We shouldn't be looking for that. But we have to find people who've got that potential, and that's what I'm excited about. So along with everything else that's happened over the years, I think the music acts will, surprise people, and the younger ones in particular. They're good.
Really, really young, like 6 years old, 10-year-old.
We had a 6-year-old comedian.
6-year-old comedian. The energy is very different this season, having Simon on the panel. I have to say we're laughing a lot more. We're having a great time. We're sillier. The whole thing is sillier
It
in a
feels
way.
like a group of kids who are always in trouble, because we end up laughing inappropriately at the wrong times. But ultimately, we are finding talent like we've never found before, and bigger international stars that are going to be launched from this season like never before.
In life, but I don't know that he's any softer. I think that what people love about him and what made his name here is how direct and straightforward he is. But it's very constructive, and if you're doing something terrible, he doesn't, pull any.
I mean,
just kind of like, okay.
I definitely miss him, and I wrote him a really long letter because I do miss him and love him. I sat next to him for 3 years, and I do miss him, of course. But Simon is not replacing Howard. No one is replacing anyone. It's just a new person there. Howard didn't want to do it anymore, too.
People are saying it's not all. People expect when they see Simon Cowell mostly, but they know that when they see us, if it's terrible.
Just
why
you
would
could
he-
just tell him right here.
I
if
miss
you
you,
want
buddy.
to. I miss you too, Howard.
Now,